Hello everybody, it's Mario Kart Wii Retro Rewind time. 80k VR today, it's an absolute must. Oh, I have double audio. My bad. I just realized, thank God I noticed that now. Audio input capture. Let me make sure this isn't capturing any other audios. No, okay. Well, that was a weird double mic issue. I'm glad I instantly caught that, but whatever. Let's play the race now. How is everybody? Is this thing on? How was Item Rain with Troy for the first time? It was fun. Different. Item Rain is a lot better with that specific game mode, I'd say. I played Item Rain a long time ago, and this didn't make the final cut, I don't think. But Item Rain, in essence, I think was kind of inspired from a very niche interaction that happened in a war in Mario Kart Wii in like 2018, or it might have been in a tournament. I can't remember exactly, but it was something. And so in that, someone got shocked off the track. In specific, it was Smith. He got shocked off the track, and while respawning, he was in a star. So what ended up happening was, because he fell off the track. Okay, that sucks. Should probably change my fib, but whatever. Oh, that was a brutal pow. Ooh, nice. Good shock. Cancel my failures. Good warm-up race. But anyways, back to the story. Smith, he landed in a star, and so I thought Smith was cheating. So I had clipped it, and Mr. Bean ended up coming in clutch and explaining that you can be in a star prior to respawning, because like your character's like always there even if you're in a black screen. And so he then tested it by, oh, nice, hit it, yes, hit the shy guy, after hitting him, yes. Okay, I still won. And so that idea of dropping the star onto the person respawning then, I think, kind of went onwards to being Item Rain, with all these items dropping and all this chaos happening. So it's a cool story of how Item Rain kind of like started. Complex. Is that Revan? If that's Revan, and there's no way. Like the me looks similar, but I don't know. Maybe it is. Guess no more MKW online for you. Why is that? What happened? Boom, boom. It was fun. I think it was like, I could play that on occasion, like once every like month, couple months. No, so let's say if you fall off the track and then start respawning, when you're in the Lakitu animation for the like 0.7 seconds there, whatever, prior to the screen no longer being black, you are still like in the race entirely. So the star will drop onto you, and you could like be in a star or be in whatever item on respawn. And this is obviously became more known about because of Item Rain, but previously we did not know that that's how the game functioned. So there's a big instance of comp kind of dictating the for fun game modes. W collab. Thank you, Blue Mist. That was fun, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so I haven't spoken about it yet. I was going on about stupid Mario Kart Wii lore about item rain, but nah, dude, that was such a fun video. Like everything about that, it reminded me when playing it. Nice hop dodge. Oh, my reward. It really reminded me of like the videos that I would always like to watch when I was. Oh my god, I can get this item now. Oh no, it's gone now. Okay. No, that's fun. It reminded me of like the old Mario Kart videos that like I think just were the meta back then. It felt like old MK Wii. Oh my god. Somebody spin! Somebody spinning. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Playing it was fun. It was a good mix of serious and casual, just talking, which is my favorite type of playing. I do not like playing at full tryhard, full all the time. Like it's obvious I don't. I prefer to stream in this game. So it was very, very similar to just having a conversation with you guys. And, you know, me and Troy, I met him in real life. He's just a good friend of mine. So it just felt like I was playing a game with my friend. And so it was great. And that's like, I could tell it was one of the most enjoyment I've gotten out of making anything with anyone in a very long time. And it kind of sparked my interest to create videos. Like that's, as you can see, the videos coming around again, all of this, like I wanted it all to kind of come together. Finally time to get back into it, and I don't think there's going to be a better time until now, or other than now, so yeah. I just really appreciate all of it from him and all of you guys. Very crazy. The support recently has actually been literally crazy. Like I was not expecting that by any means, so thank you guys. How long have I been playing? So I've been playing since like, oh, I got that guy. Since about 2011 is when I really got introduced into competitive and like played my first, I guess, mock events for that. But like 2013 is when I didn't start to really understand it. And then I quit until about 2016. And then 2016 onwards is when I really started playing competitive. And 2019 is when I would consider myself good. Oh, well, yeah, good. That's not in the base game. It's confusing. Yeah, about 2019 is when I started competing in like top tournaments and really started learning stuff. Okay. Ew. Don't give him a shroom. Don't do it. I just hit the off-road. And I still won. God, that turn is so annoying. Like the stream for more stream? Ooh, I like that idea. Do you know the top of the R leaderboard? I do not know who it is currently. I've not been paying attention. Yeah, I'm too focused on the talking element. Still warming up. The top two on Woohoo Loop. Woohoo Loop was just such a good race. So good. Dude, the guy sniped me out. Ooh. Alright, never mind. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say about it. Can't leak anymore. You might need to like just re-update your stuff, Kinism. I recommend just asking ZPL for help or like one of the amazing mods because they're actually very, very helpful with all that stuff. Hello, Doodle. Oh, I accidentally just closed my chats. 1 second. Okay, it's back. Get JX to play GSC next season. It's not impossible. Not impossible. Give me a draft. Nope. Yeah, Luigi Circuit was so good. There were so many good moments in that video. I will upload my perspective of it. I just didn't want my very first like video back to just be something like, you know, collaboration with Troy. Like that's not really good incentive for you guys. Like that's not really my goal of my videos. And so like now I want to upload it. Like, I don't know. We'll picky with that stuff. I need to have incentive for my uploads, and I've always been like that, which sucks because there's plenty of times where I could probably just upload something half-assed and you guys would be perfectly content with it, but I would struggle very heavily to want to post it myself and like get any sort of satisfaction out of the upload. That was slow. Yeah, I just won that guy the race, I think. Give me the good respawn. Ooh, respawn's good. Thank you. Let's go. Nice. The fuck do you read and race at the same time so well? I don't know, actually. I think it's just years and years of doing it, to be honest. A lot of practice. The best part is I'm dyslexic too. So the fun part about it will be when I just completely butcher a you know what someone typed to me, because I'll try to read it and I'll just, you know, I'll read it completely backwards. And so at times I'll just start randomly going on a tangent about something completely random. Did I watch SBR today? No. One back with Zilla. Ooh, that'd be a good idea. Well, if you watch the very, very end of his video where he told you guys to subscribe to my channel, he also included a person that may or may not be in another video. Oh, why haven't I uploaded 8 months to my other channel? So the biggest thing about the other channel, and I'll give like a little bit more backstory on both, I guess. Let me drink some water first. It's gonna be a moment. Oh, great. I have to try to explain the channel story on this track. What a bad track to have to do that on. So this channel that I'm currently on is, I guess, now my new main channel. Well, it's not really an I guess, it just is my new main channel. And so with the new channel, it was primarily Mario Kart based, or Mario Kart Wii based, from the moment I made it, because this channel was initially supposed to be just a VOD channel pretty much that was just dedicated to uploading full races, full race highlights that like, or just like full VODs of my gameplay, because I tend to regret just not posting videos. Oh, give me respawn somehow, please. Okay, there's no respawn there. That sucks. And so, I also used it as an opportunity to re-upload 20k hours because that video got copyright striked and taken down by the last video in it, or last song in the video. And so I was very upset with that. And so I re-uploaded it all because it was my favorite video of all time, because it had over 400,000 at the time views, and it was literally just like my actual favorite video I've ever created ever. And so re-uploading that just felt good, and then it just for some reason went viral for a second time. So now it has over 1 million views on both channels combined, which is just makes me so happy that one of my Mario Kart Wii montages has that many views, because those were like all I ever cared about as a kid. I always was like, I need to make montages that are insane. Just Dance remixing that. Dude, I literally did that song went from, I think, 6 million views on YouTube in like a year of being uploaded to 32 million after that. And I was like, holy shit. Epilogue 1 is very, yeah, I agree, Scamp. That one's like more sentimental, like good plays. But 20k hours was like a year's worth of clips from when I felt like I got really good at the game. At least like in a time period where I was very happy with the game. And so this channel just continued to just get traction. And so when Mario Kart World came out, I kind of put this channel completely on the back burner, as all you guys know, because I was focusing on Mario Kart World, because, you know, everyone who played this game and really enjoyed it, I think they could all play Mario Kart World for at least a little bit and enjoy it. And I enjoyed it a lot, and truthfully the viewership was very good with it and everything. And then Nintendo just completely ruined their game. So we all know where that went. And that channel primarily has a Mario Kart World audience at this point. And so I felt like it would be more appropriate to go back to the channel that I know has a complete 100% Mario Kart Wii demographic. And so I went back to this, and it, I think, was just the correct choice. I hope all the people from my old channel can find this one, but if they can't, it's just unlucky. They will eventually. They love Mario Kart enough. Oh, back red in the face. Oh, okay. I looked away. I thought I was getting an item. Did not get an item. I'm just trying to read this message. I remember how I went into your stream and I started an argument whether he was going back and forth to MQE. He's like ongoing for a month. Dude, you started that argument and they just kept freaking every day. Every day. Are you going back to Mario Kart Wii? It's like, bro, I just said the same thing. I will play it when I want to play it. I want to just play the video games I enjoy. And a lot of people just couldn't quite understand that, which is unfortunate, but it's all good. But now I'm back with enjoying this in like every form. The game is back to being very, very, very good. Oh, Rosalina. Nice. 10th. I should have just bagged. That track, dude, the last turns on this track saved 10 seconds. Just hold the golden noob. Like, why are you using it? I'm older and more mature now, so I understand why you said that now. I mean, yeah, it's just, well, I guess at that time, like, a lot of people didn't really understand kind of the complications of both games and just like creating content. For being the best at one game and like really trying to be the best at it takes up all of your time. And now trying to do that with adding content to it and like these other forms that do not have anything to do pretty much with the sole purpose of improving, and you're trying to actually kind of expand and teach other people, so when you're trying to compete, these other people now know the good strategies, so you get into this issue where do you want to teach people? Because when you teach people, you'll eventually lose, and when you upload these things, you'll eventually lose. And so with Mario Kart World, I really wanted to be the best player in that game, at least like win tournaments. And I got to win every sort of tournament I wanted to in that game. And because I got to do all that, I'm honestly just satisfied. And also so many people just got hit. And now I'm back to MKW, the better game. Mario Kart World isn't a bad game. It just isn't an amazing game. Like, MKW is so freaking good that it's impossible to compete against it. Okay, Cav. Isn't this track pretty decent for... Never mind, it's not. You're mad. Ooh, that turn is tighter than and I'm keeping my green shell at least. Oh, failing the power dodge. Not clicking the button. Fine. Lots of throwing for no reason, but I'm going to blame it on the track being tighter than I thought it was. My first time. Actually, no, this is not my first time playing this version. It's like my third time. I like it. It's it feels way better to play this version instead of the old N64 one. It's honestly one of the only instances of the 8 Deluxe booster course tracks being a good change in layout. Do not backspam, that would be rude. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, I hit the wall. Well, I can get box respawn tight. Come on, shrooms. That's just like a tease. Like, just tease me harder. Come on. Yeah. And so I just needed my time playing that game. It's been like a year pretty much. I still will play it like if there's a tournament, but I'm not going to really practice that game much more. I don't think you really have to. Because a lot of the strategies in that game are pretty basic and pretty line dependent. So if you just kind of play it occasionally, it's enough. And I think because, you know, I play enough Mario Kart Wii, and this game just being inherently way more demanding than that one, as long as I played this, I'll be fine with practicing. 18-year longevity is something that a lot of MMORPGs have a wet dream about, but can't achieve. Agree. 100% agree. 18 years. Dude, I thought it was crazy when this game hit 14 years, like 4 years ago. And now it's hitting 18 years in like a month. Like, bro. Stream Weemfi again at some point. So, the idea is is that I'm still gonna use Twitch for most purely competitive based live events, unless it's like a fun. Oh my god! Get the draft. Wow. So yeah, I'll use my Twitch because I need to listen to music when playing. Actually, wait, I could just... Actually, I know what I could do. Never mind. I might bring him to YouTube, actually. I literally just forgot that I have a sound mixer now that I can now set up streams so you guys have, like, music. So, scratch everything. I guess they will probably be on YouTube, but not for a little while, because I'm going to need to multi-stream these at least. And I am in my spare bedroom right now because my room is currently getting some nice new paint and some new sheetrock in the ceiling, so yeah, that will all be on the agenda. That's a nice blue shell dodge. Nothing Breakaways after that first interaction. Really good. You committed genocide on me on Woohoo Mountain. Or Woohoo Island. Woohoo Mountain, Woohoo Island. Same thing. I'm glad I got payback. Ooh, 69. Thoughts on emulation inline? In online. I think it's amazing. It only brings more people to the game. You can't use it for competitive though, because people can cheat really easily though. So it kind of sucks. I personally just like to use my, you know, original system, original whatever, because I think it just gives the best experience. I do have an upscaler that you guys see. And so just overall, I think it's a good thing. I wish there was like a GSC league that you could, like, it's good that Retro Rewind has a league, but you need a league that's just RTs. Okay, guys, I have to be shameless. You guys, can we like the stream for more live stream? We're at 71 likes. If we make it to at least 100, there might be more live stream. Hundred's a good goal. Begging for likes on the YouTube stream. I'm on my hands and knees right now. Please give it to me. Ooh, not cool, bro. I meant to spin drift, but I got a slip drift off the track. A little bit of catching up to do. How old am I? Take a guess. I play a game that's 18 years old. Take a guess how old I am. This is more interesting than me telling you. Activate. $29, 26, 24, 40, 41, 26, 27, 27, 42, 2 wives in. 2 wives in. Probably shock. Please. Thank you. I could have waited to hold. Yeah, I could have waited to use that for the shortcut itself, but whatever. I could be a... Yeah, I could have been an asshole and redded him, but I'll make it at least competitive. He has to avoid it. Okay, well, the guy behind him, see, I made that at least a little bit more of a fun experience for that guy because he failed the pow dodge. 150. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. It took until... Is it Zekmaster or Zekemaster? I am 22 years old. I'm not that old. It's funny that most of you guys think I'm that old, so I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys think I'm old. I guess. If that's old, is that old? It's up to your interpretation. I'm an 03 gang, actually. I turned 23 this year. So I'm a lit. No! Okay. Okay, well. No, wait. If I got the respawn and just did not fail it like a noob, I could probably win. Okay, well, I got a good item. There's a POW as well. Oh. What am I doing, man? I'm just choking it up. Oh, I didn't want to box it. Alright, I'll take 8th. Dude, that TS was brutal. I am washed at 22. It's over. My job for the longest time that allowed me to do all this is that I took care of my father. So inherently healthcare, I guess, but not exactly that. Just it's more or less like caring about. Well, I did get paid for it, so it was a job. I did that, and I did that for my grandma. I still do that. It's just he's a lot better, so it's not as hands-on. He was in the hospital for 180 days straight, and he was bedbound. He went from being 190 pounds to 86 pounds in the span of, I think, 2 months. Now he's doing a lot better. A lot of my longer, caretaking, that's the word. Just could not conjure that one up. But yeah, he was very sick. I lived alone during that period. That was bad. It's actually so crazy thinking about it now. If you guys remember that $2,000 money tourney at that time, like the Macy $2,000 invitational that you should go watch on my other channel. We won that, and because we won that, I was able to pay my mortgage on my house. And if we didn't, I wouldn't have been able to. And it's kind of crazy to think about that. Like, it's so insane to think about. If I did not win a Mario Kart tournament back then. that was like peak bad times. That was peak bad times. Now it's good. Everything's good. For the most part. Way better than I could have ever imagined. I mean, I still have my father, so it's everything all the things I wanted from that time period, so you know. Hashtag made it, baby. Time to fail this now. That guy's off. Good trick. That was sucked. Bam! Shock dodge +1. How do you say his name? Who knows Russian? Stream hit 100 likes to vote LC to celebrate. I'm down for that. I'll agree with that one. One and only time I'll pick that. If you stream Weemfi, could you do a worldwide for people to join? Truthfully, I don't think I'll ever play another Weemfi Worldwide. It's the only reason this is so interesting to me on like a personal enjoyment level is that there is a really good VR leaderboard. I'm using my Wii wheel. Yeah, that's to not have to go any further into it. Yeah, I'm glad I'm around. Well, okay. It's not. So here's the thing. When my dad got sick, none of this stuff, like, you know, my mortgage, that was not mine. It was previously not mine, and then at that point it was then mine, because I basically was the only person that could sustain the house, because my mom was also in the hospital with him for 180 days, pretty much. Like, she also was gone. So I lived alone for that period for the first time in my life at 17, or not 17, 19. Thank God it wasn't 17. If I was 17, that would be horrible. Thank God I was 19, at least. Still horrible to say something like that. I forgot to vote LC. I'm sorry. Remind me. I didn't know it got... It says 99 on my screen. I can screenshot it. It says 99. Nice. What was I talking about? Moth. Tried to read chat while doing that. Didn't work. So yeah, I had to do everything. So now, here I am playing Mario Kart. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of it is just growing up. I mean, I was very immature before all of that occurred. Like, anything that I did, like, all the way up until, like, honestly, that point in life, it was pretty much just me being stupid. I can chalk up most of my decisions to that. I made a lot of bad decisions, and I surrounded myself with people that weren't really good to be around, and I recognized that. And as time went on, and as I got to experience losing for my mistakes, it was pretty vital for me as a person to improve on all these very bad choices that I would make to people I know and just myself, because, you know, it's just like that period where you just grow up. This guy is scaring me. Ooh. Ooh. Don't snipe me. Oh. Wait, you could shroom that tight on that cannon? I was never beating that guy. Did he even shroom? What was that? Ooh, Marvin in 15, 20 minutes. Let's freaking go. I'm ready for Marvin. Adulting is a whole process. Exactly, Spart. Like, the thing about that, I gotta pick LC. Thank you. You can just go that tight? Okay, that's really good to know. I didn't even... It extends all the way to the tree. Good shout. Thank you for the shout. What if you have no friends? You want me to say something? Okay, here. You know what? For all of you guys, if you want some hope in something, if you're like having trouble and you think you don't have friends, during that time when I had all those issues happening in my life, I don't think I was able to speak to a single friend in real life. And so you can be in your absolute worst, but you're not going to be alone if you don't think you are. So you just have to have hope. And I guess that idea of hope and, you know, goals and aspirations that I strive for in this game, it, you know, it's the same kind of mindset you need for that, where it's just like, no matter what, you'll push through with it. And like, I guess a little bit more context with then is like, that was when, you know, 19, here I am, all my friends went off to uni and all that, and I'm at home taking care of my sick grandmother and sick father. And I don't know if they'll live or die, and if they, you know, in the case of my father, if he had passed away, I probably would not be living in the house I'm in, and I probably wouldn't be streaming here right now. There's a lot of circumstances like that. Oh, okay. No, I didn't want to play the race either, guys. No, it's fine. Use a mega and then bill me. Like, thanks, guys. Like, thank you. Hello, Chopstick. I'm doing very well. How are you? It's been a while. You have not shown up in the new YouTube. Welcome to the new YouTube, bro. How has life been treating you as of recently? Ooh. I get shrooms I can win. Everyone is... No! This guy's beating me with the William. I will vote, LC, don't worry. I got a couple friends now back in my area, now that it's been like 3 years, honestly, since all this was occurring. Most of them have came back. They either did whatever. And now I just go and hang out with my friends in real life, like... Or like my online friends in real life, more exactly. So I went to Japan for a month and I got to meet my friends of like 8 years online. It was incredible. It was literally like great moment. And then I got to meet Troy. Like, dude, I got to meet Troy and Logan and James Charles. Like, bro, and dude, and Jerk. Just like, these are freaking like so cool. Like, how did that shit happen, man? And especially Troy and Logan. Like, Logan is such an important person in my history of this game. He's always been there supporting me for like everything I've done, and he's always just been an amazing friend, and he accomplished something so nice and amazing that I don't think anyone really understands how insane it is unless they're like really in the loop. But what he did in Mario Kart World this past couple, or was it yesterday, day before, I don't remember, 2 days ago, where he got Rainbow Road world record, solidifying 30 out of 30 unique tracks in that game. Like, dude, he is fucking incredible. Like, dude, I'm so happy for him in that game, because he was so upset during the first time, or during his time going for his first world record on TF, and that. And seeing him go from that to just achieving literally the greatest thing possible in any Mario Kart game is just awesome. Getting to meet him and Troy, it's like in the same weekend Mario Kart wise is just like it was so cool because you know it's like it's kind of like inspiration from the past and inspiration from the future because you know Troy was pretty much the reason I got into this game as a whole. And I really got invested into it and wanted to improve as a player and be something with it, and it was great. And I have lifelong friends that I could never imagine not having without this game, and just, you know, everything literally right now. Like, I appreciate all of you guys for being here. This is like, I don't know. I didn't think it would be like this ever again, but here we are. I'm actually enjoying this game, enjoying the stream, doing everything. Yeah. Logan's more of the future. He inspires me a lot to just continue going in this game because his grinding potential is unmatched. Because he loves to grind. First place. Too easy. Logan's just so good, man. For what it's worth, your content is really entertaining for people who don't interact with the MK. I appreciate that. I think it's time to kind of transcend the Mario Kart niche to where it's just Mario Kart. Like, you know, you have to be in the loop. Like this, I think everyone should enjoy competitive. It's such an easy, I think Mario Kart Wii is very easy to understand competitively because it's like any racing game in any, you know, in real life or online, or, you know, on video games, whatever. The concept is very easy and there's so much you can do to help explain the game. Okay, sorry, I just defaulted. I'll pick LC after that race. That's my bad. He got to do RTCT for beta Waluigi pinball. Okay, so a little bit more context. We were talking about it in the video, but I never played that track ever, except I think I did see like an old version of that, and it might have been like the original long cut version, because I feel like I don't know, this could be like the Mandela effect or some bullshit, but I remember the long cut on some variant of that track in an old CTGP version. Okay, I can do that. I remind you of Eggster. I don't know how I feel about that. What does that even imply? What? Okay, no, never go anywhere near that crack. These guys also found out not to go near that crack. That is a big crack. What? Dude. Like, I just went over the boost panel. It's just Armageddon race, nothing more. Okay, this time I'm not gonna lose this. Yummy grass. Yummy cheap water pushed off the track. I'm mad. There's a shortcut there. Room of doom and despair and everything evil. I'm depressed after that one. According to RR, I have 2 wins against me on your main accounts, but 3 wins on Drunkfin. Drunkfin's goated. Well, Logan, oh, by the way, the asterisk just means like there's 2 tracks that you can choose from. Oh, Logan's a good troll. Logan's a good troll. Ooh! Again. Come on, red me. Come on. Okay. Yeah, fuck that guy in particular. That was a good golden. Golden up here. Fall off the track. Do not backspam me. Okay. Being in second is so good right now. This guy's gonna get to free unblock cut for me. Now I have a shroom in 1. Like, dude, it's so nice. Now, I should probably hold this, but actually, I don't know. I'm off. Oh my god, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it correctly. I should have saved it in first. All right, have to hit the time trials on that one, I guess. God damn it, man. I'm a little griefer on these tracks I play once a year. He's mad. All right, I got redemption. If I fail at this lap, I deserve to lose, okay? Is that how that works? I think that's how it works. Don't fail it. Don't be noob. Don't fail it. Yes, second time's the charm. There you go. I learned. I thought about it. I innovated. I made it. Second place. Pretty tight cut. If you get a side trick, you will. Excuse me. Oh my god, I just like what just came out of my throat. Goodbye, Sylveon. Enjoy day. Make sure to like. Make sure to like. Make sure to always like the stream, everybody, before leaving. It's a must. It helps me out. Thank you. I'm defaulting, my bad. Marvin reigns. The Marvin's here to destroy. Marvin, destroyer evil. I'm on all fours begging for likes. What has my streamer become? Ever play Burnout? No. Did not. Enjoyed dinner. Video game music enjoyer. Oh, no box. I didn't want that one anyway. That would be bad. Oh, that would be really bad if I made that too. Okay. This star is going to be the start of something great. I'm going to chain it last set. And I'm going to get the spam shock dodge insta because this guy thinks it's funny. Okay, did not. All right, I'm losing. It's Marvin. Hello, Marvin. Oh, another star? Okay. Activate. Just for me. Thank you. That's just so good. Oh, I'm so sorry, Virus. I'm so sorry, my man, but you are first. I have to. And this, at least on this one, I need to win. Is it a firewall issue, Kinism? What track is the... Ooh. That was fun. Oh my god, that was close. Ooh, Snowy, you're trying to summon the lurkers? Should we summon the lurkers for one moment? Marvin! What? I need to cheat. Give me shrooms. Hustle! Third place. Okay. Had to lock in there for a second. Marvin just sent me to freaking the gulag, dude. It was horrible. Okay. Let's spawn the lurkers for this one time and one time only. Snowy wanted to spawn the lurkers, and you know, it's fair. I get it. Will we all say hi for this one time? You can all go back to lurking forever. I don't care. Just all say hello this one time. There they are. Hello, everyone. Thank you, guys. You can go back to lurking now. I appreciate all of you. Breaking my lurk back streak to say yo. Like the stream. I love my lurkers, man. Nothing wrong with lurking a live stream. I got last, by the way, colon D. Oh, I haven't played this one in so long. Oh, guys. Okay. I don't know which day yet, but I'm doing a retro rewind all track speedrun. There's like 190 something tracks now. Someone might be able to give me the full number, at least for retro only. Like obviously like Nintendo only tracks or remakes or whatever, or like the beta versions. I will be doing beta versions as well. So that's going to be, I think, like a 7.5 hour live stream at least. But it's gotten significantly longer now with like a whole new game being added. Do I still remember how to do this? No, you need a hop trick. 180 plus however many variants. Oh, nice room. Okay, yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Not tricking ever. I'm a horrible person. Don't do that ever. Do not back bump ever on the line. Did that out of pure rage. That was emotional. 208 tracks. 208 tracks. Bro. That is 8 less tracks than CTGP speedrun, by the way. 8 less. I'm doing basically the equivalent of like an old... Bro. 208. Going default. We need LC. 6 hours, 56 minutes is your guess. Well, given the last one I think was just about that time, my guess is about to be 8 hours. Should do it online. Oh my god. Online would be such a fun way to do that, by the way. And I've really thought about possibly getting like 11 or 12, or I mean, well, 11 other people that want to play that. I was either thinking that, like, you know, they could play for... Oh my god, I'm alive! Ooh. Okay, that saves a lot. That saves a lot. Make it back up! Such a noob. Okay, that was a little bit better this time. Okay. I have not played Switch to Rainbow yet. It's honestly better for me to bag. Oh. Okay. Well, I lose this race, I think. Actually, no. I'm going to get the shock right here, and I'm going to... Never mind. Well, activate, please. Use it for me. Thank you. Oh. Oh, I forgot to shroom again. Okay, so do not hold up ever on that shortcut. Good to know. Oh my god, you have to hold back on that thing there. I had no idea you have to hold full back. Good to know. Good to know. Got a wheelie there. Why does shock always happen when you say activate? I'm a knower. I've got hacks on. How much money from... I've made $1 from YouTube. Also, Chopstick, if you're still here, I'm sorry for not responding to this. I just picked the wrong track. I've been just all over the place. It's nice to hear that you're starting something new in a week. I just... That part of my conversation is back. Because it honestly reminded me. Someone asked me there, and I just honestly reminded me of how grateful I am for what you did for me. So, thank you. My guess is for the Retro Rewind speedrun, it's probably closer to about 8.5 hours now. The last time I did it, it was like 6.5, and there was only like 170 tracks or something like that. Like, who am I trying to snipe? Not the... That's crazy. Like, that's just crazy. Yeah, nice mushroom. I could not believe that that just happened. Ooh. And a blue shell. Do it again. I wasn't looking. No, I'm not doing it again. Actually, I'll try to. Didn't get a green shell. Can't do it again. You're mad. How did that line work out so well, actually? That one did too. That was gross. Party popper. That's a very good shock. Do I play other games aside from MKW? I do. Oh. Kind of greeted a little bit too hard on him, but whatever. Off the wall. Damn. I'm shit on. Oh. This is good. Gonna beat everybody. Told you. Nothing I could have done that race. When's the next collab with Poof and Jay? It is Revan. I knew it was you. You shit on me. Nice to see you on this. Hope you've been well, man. Did you go and look at the way I green sniped myself, bro? Lap 1. Could not believe I did that ever. Dude, it was so stupid, man. And I missed the Goomba. I missed the triple size Goomba just to snipe myself. Like, bro. Yeah, okay. I'm not kidding. Like 9 hours, actually. I just accidentally closed my YouTube chat again. I hate doing this. Okay, I opened it back up. Clutch. That was gross. Yucky. No. I wanted those. Yeah, when they're triple the size, it's just not happening. Oh, make out with the wall. Hot and sexy. Wow. That's his best POW ever because of the timing. Okay. I had a feeling that would hit somebody. Oh, those bats. I thought they would hit me. What? Oh, he had a shroom. Oh, fib. I thought I heard a fib. Give me a fib. He's gonna land on it. Boom. Oh, close. Fib. Boop. Fib. Marvin has to head off. That didn't last long. So we go. Oh. See you later, Marvin. I would have loved more Marvin in the worldwide, though. Sad day. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good rest of your night. Maybe drunk Marvin will come back for a second fistage one day. We have yet to get LC, by the way. The stream did not start at 2:30. No, it did not. I had to do some stuff. But I wanted to make sure I'd still be streaming today, no matter what. Hello, Vega champ. Oop. I shit my pants. My favorite track on RR, DS Bowser's Castle. Right now. It would be BC4. GBA BC4 if the track was just ever or one lap longer. Bomb! Dude, mega bomb, back shell. Like, what am I supposed to do? Literally Armageddon last turn. Powing now. Get powed. Oh. Yo. Super Circuit is very fun. It's, yeah, dude. Andy, that track, I love it, man. I love all Super Circuit tracks. Like, just all of them. Especially in just, like, remakes of them. I think flat tracks are inherently good in Mario Kart Wii. And so you can do pretty much anything on them and make them entertaining. The next... Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do this race? Like, actually. I've been back-bombed twice. Like, the moment I caught back up, I'm back-bombed again, bro. My bad. Didn't want to beat him anyway. I think it's because Wii does really well on just pure driving plus ramp tech. So yeah, just even like the littlest ramp, it can be entertaining to drive. Wow, wow. Yeah, I think having bias towards a specific game is completely fine. Especially like a lot of the people that somehow actually like playing Super Mario or Mario Kart 64. I don't know how people actually enjoy playing that one mechanically, but they do. I got to give it to them. That one's I don't know, entertaining, but not fun to play in my opinion. Out of all the Mario Karts. But I simply did not grow up on that. And yeah. Look out, Fib there. It's actually better for the long game because now I get to chain my star in a better position and then make the rock star on top of it with another star in my pocket. Told you. Just better. Too bad I just lost like 3 seconds because I hit the wall. And I just didn't go left. Keeping it. Nope. Long game. Dodge the POW because of it. W. If you read me, you're a piece of shit. I will stop star you. I will. Don't do it. Alright, so I'm going to use the star like now, and we're going to use the shock in about 3 seconds, and I'm going to make this again. Okay? Okay, there's that. Oh, I failed it. I failed it. I did everything right, and then I failed it. Bro. I did everything right. I even called the race perfectly, and I fail it. Like, come on. I'm noob. It's whatever. I'm getting like the same exact placement if I just play okay. So that right there is 20,000 hours of Mario Kart, but instead I needed 25,000 hours to possibly participate in this race. I think 25,000 hours is trying to occur though. What? Okay. Ooh! Shock has to be scripted. I can't lie. Oh, I wish it was. I wish it was. Nope, that right there. That's just an indication that I'm a nerd and I just know when it's gonna come. Too many hours. Loser gaming. Cannot believe I failed the shortcut. Hello, Laura. Yeah, we're nerd squared. Nerd cubed. I was a big Nerd Cubed fan. Did we have anyone else watch him? Oh, I can't even pick Elsie. That's shit. Yes, Mario. Yeah, a lot of people have been playing a lot of RR. Hello, cutie cons. I only know that shock is only available after 30 seconds from start. What is this? This song is fire. Fib. My fib bounced off that fib before I hit it. Ooh, really good. But a big thing with this game and how you can predict the shocks is like you can kind of you can get a pretty good gauge of how a room's gonna play. And so in competitive, it is very important to recognize kind of how the tempo of a room is. And tempo meaning like how fast or slow players are going to use their items in accordance to trying to benefit themselves or, you know, just lose time to gain time, basically. Like, and so, I mean, that's like the simplest way to explain it. And for this instance, like this room tends to use pretty early shocks. So you're going to see a lap 2 one pretty much every time. So if there's a lap 2 strat that you can have a star for, just do it. And you have pretty high chance of dodge because the item spots on this track in specific are so spread out that pretty much only one viable spot. That's why I dodged that race. But yeah, it's memorizing where item locations are. Like most players shouldn't just be randomly using a shock. They're going to be chaining it or spamming it, so it's going to be around an item set. And so you look at the mini map and you try to gauge whether or not the player is going to approach the item set or not. And then you can either gamble that player, like you can check if he's going faster on the minimap. Like this game is that precise to where you can just look at the minimap and tell whether someone's in a star or shrooming, bill, or no item. And so, yeah. Well, I don't know about randomizing the combo. That's not happening. I'll do LC because it just simply hasn't happened, but we should also get to 200 likes. That's a good shout. Gatekeep this info. I don't need the lobbies becoming good. No, I gotta gatekeep it. You're right, you're right. I do have to gatekeep it. Absolutely no one can improve anymore. See, a lot of these concepts are just concepts that are... Well, okay, what a great way to say that. A lot of these concepts, pro Mario Kart Wii players, if you wish, tend to know pretty much all of these, and they're very basic. It's when you get into very nuanced scenarios is when you can tell the difference between somebody that's played 1,000 hours competitive, you know, 10,000, 20,000, the very best. Like you'll notice that difference. And then like how much a play style is kind of circled around. Watching that guy get DS'd in the off-road off the track in front of me in the mega. Oh, I'm in the fib. I'm gonna win this race. But yeah, a lot of the shock can also, like, there's a lot of these same rules can be applied to pretty much any item, not just the shock, just like kind of predicting where certain things are going to be just based off of the room's kind of sequencing of items and like what occurs in it. I got very scared trying that. Like that guy, if you watch the guy in last, yeah, he wasn't have because he was streaming. I mean, it's okay. If I just dodge every race, it's a little boring. A little boring if I dodge every single one. Nice dodge. 30,000 plus hours. Players miss extra large targets with greens and snipe themselves to avoid blues. Exactly. They scripted that. Just literally scripted. Hello, She-Ups. How you doing, bro? To me, it seems like the shock is either early second lap or... and there's no in between. It really just depends on the room. It depends on how people are playing. Like a lot of people knew that in lounge I would use more early shocks because I would like to rely on late race mechanics by just chaining the shock and then playing around a possible second one. And then other players tend to like to hold their shocks the whole race. It all is determined on, you know, the kind of the values of the player. I'm doing quite good, She-Ups. Boom. Nice, I didn't fall off there. But you got into a lobby? Nice, Kinism. It's good to know that your shit's at least working a little bit. Oh, please don't disconnect instantly. Uh-oh, I hope it works. Almost fell off there. Well, I just don't really find using other combos as entertaining for myself or honestly other people. I don't really think that's a focal point of my gameplay. This track is very interesting when it comes to breakaways, to say the least. Oh, I'm off. Respawn! Stop taking forever. I'm losing the race now. Wow. Nana. Moth. I'm winning still. Mission. God, I'm actually such a little griefer, dude. A little griefer. God. All sideways wall stuff. I actually do suck at like any sideways tech in a lot of these CTs because it's just not something that exists in RTs. It's mech that I can't really use my muscle memory for, and so I need to just play these tracks more. I fail that second shortcut so frequently in Retro Rewind. Yeah, it was just never picked. We had full random for tracks on, so. Yeah, it doesn't really seem worth it. Please, can we get Dino Jungle? You want Dino? Dino. Well, a lot of it is like, I understand the exact feeling he has towards the game and towards competitive, because I currently am going through that myself, to where it's like, I don't care like I used to. I like when you play like strictly competitive, you are pretty much. Why have I failed that twice in a row now? I keep trying to go for too low of air. I guess I should just be a little bit safer with that. But a lot of the thing with him that I get is that you just like, it's not where your interests are anymore, I guess. And so as time develops, you're going to pick like certain elements that you actually still enjoy about the game. But obviously, you know, you're going to have what your foundation is. It's like, you know, it's a competitive racing game. That's where both of our starts are really from in the game. But when you find that you can get enjoyment in less stressful, like people, okay, that is not the line for the tree. Someone lied. I'm assuming you just have to go further left. I was inspired to cut that off more, and then I just fell off. It's actually a really good item. Okay, nice. And then you just like want to play the game for fun, and then like when you start making content for the game, that's going to take up a lot of your time. Wow, I'm off. Okay, I have just to not pay attention. I could maybe beat some people still. Really bad race, but maybe. I mean, that guy's going into a box, so I don't think shock will happen. There's a POW too, and another shroom is just very good. Fifth? I'll take fifth. That's winning music. It's winning. I mean, from a bigger picture, it's hard to be a content creator known for being really good competitively for longer than 5 years. Yeah, it's very hard. Also, I just got lagged. Cheater. Hello, Pirate Man. I mean, yeah, the track is very GBAR arcaded. Let's do the tricks. And the shroomless at the very, very, very beginning. My one... Well, actually, no, because the trick makes it seem kind of faithful to Mario Kart World. Hello, Blake. How late do I plan on streaming? For at least another hour. Do I have a TikTok? No, I do not have a TikTok. This is the one app that I will not use no matter what. I don't care. I will not post on it. I will not watch anything on it. I will never use TikTok. I never have either. Billion. Took that a little bit too tight. This should take me to first. Don't do it. Ooh. Trying a new route for fun. Oh, yeah. Another dodge. I mean, it could come in like 5 seconds. No, that guy's in Bell. There's gonna be no shock this lap probably unless the guy in like 11th has it. Given people are falling off. Oh, you can go through that fence on this mode. Okay. That works. Do not backspam me. Oh. Dude, I'm squeezed. Activate. Oh my god, not the second time. Dude, look out, egg there. Ooh, it's so funny. That's not how to do that. Have a good rest of your night, Andy. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're also the best, bro. I watch your times occasionally in Super Circuit. Let that be known. You're the only way I actually watch that game. It's nice. Can I stop losing? Okay, Dripsky, I'll stop losing. I'll lock in. I'm picking DKS because I want to lock in. Dino. It's finally Dino time. Bagging. Our man. I missed the box. I need another star. Missing that box is very sad. So the way I wanted to play the race is no longer existing. Everyone is target powered. Everyone is target powered. I'm honestly probably gonna dodge shock again this race. I'm a believer. I am a believer. Well, no chain, but shock probably comes now. Right? Right? Not dodging. I lied to everyone. But like now I'm in a good position even if no shock. Well, actually even if shock comes now, which it did. It'll be fine. A little bit better than thought it would be. In a tight. Uh-oh. Okay, good respawn. Amazing respawn. Hustle. No! It was so hard. I should have... I don't know what I don't know with the POW timing, actually. I don't know what I can do. Oh. No, man. It's still 7th. I mean, okay. Oh, that POW. The respawn was amazing. We just found max loot. I couldn't full speed because the Nana was there, man. I don't actually know what I can do there. I think I just have to go around. I have to bitch out. Aw. That sucks. Fun race though. Yeah, having a hop trick shortcut is very annoying. Very bad prediction. I should have shut the fuck up. You were pretty close, probably. If no POW there, that was honestly a pretty doable second. I tried. I tried. On DKJP. I love DKJP. Hustle. Oh, what a draft. Ooh. Ooh. Thought I got him too. That's pretty. Bam, shock dodge. I'm back in first. Like what? How am I already back in first? Oh my god. I looked away for that. Nearly hit that. It's alright, shock timing. Ooh. Got that trick. It's very good. It's best shock. It's the best there ever was. Oh, that part is so satisfying to drive. This time, let's not hit the wall. Nice. That used to be my favorite custom track back when I played custom tracks competitively as my main thing. Back in like 2019. I loved it. Or 2018 more. Do I play MK Deluxe? I've done my fair share of just like playing it, but I've never like played it to the point where like I super cared about it. Not like Mario Kart Wii or some other game. like Val or League or whatever game that I like take seriously. I did play quite a bit of Mario Kart DS. That was probably, well, I played Mario Kart DS before Mario Kart Wii. That's technically my first Mario Kart game. Ooh, GBA Rainbow Road time. Not anymore. I haven't played in like 4 years, really. I play like casually sometimes with friends, but well, ever since they implemented the anti-cheat thing, I no longer play because I cannot. My computer does not let me. If you know, you know. Thank you, Crunchy. It was a very fun collab. Very, very, very fun. I think you need to settle down, Memer. That was fast. Oh my god. What a lap, actually. Okay. But yeah, I was Vane Jin 2-trick. The very last I played in like 2022, that was like the main season I grinded that game, beginning of 2022. And I got up to, I went from, what was my rank? I want to say I went from silver 4 to diamond 1 master promos, and then I got a new computer and my computer couldn't run League. It was having issues, and then I stopped playing it because I just didn't like it anymore because they nerfed the way I played Vayne. And so the last game I ever played was against Tobias Fate, or no, with Tobias Fate on my team, and he was spam pinging me one time for no reason. It's funny. Very weird. Weird lore that just exists. I'm actually so down, like, soon, Kinism. Like, literally, like, one of these days this week, I'm so down to play. So I want to play CS right now. I've been wanting to. But I have, like, mega bad ping right now because I'm in my spare room. I haven't, like, been able to play anything, but I'm down to play that because it'll be, like, kind of casual comp. I'm not, like, trying to, like, super win. Once I played with Faker when he came to EU West and it was awesome. That's sick. That is sick. That's why I wanted to that is why I wanted to be Radiant and Val, only to play with all of these like foreign pros whenever they would come over for any sort of like America's tournament. But then I started playing with a couple pros. Absolutely diffed the living shit out of C9 Jakey, by the way. Absolutely diffed this noob in a 5-stack game. He's mad. Or, well, it was when he was on C9. Oh, shit, Reffin. You owned me. Good night, Michelle. I only play for tac, like only shooters. I pretty much only play tac, and I'll just play CS or Val. Not even Val anymore. Pretty much only CS. I like watching Val, but that's it. It's literally just like I sit there and support my friends, and that's it. Like that's all I care about in Val. Excuse me, sir. Blade League, you get a lot of fans, including you. I don't think I'd ever stream League or anything like. Well, actually, I wouldn't doubt if I turned my Twitch into kind of a variety streaming thing. I'm probably gonna do that anyway. So I have no like plans otherwise for it. Oh! Back swimming on the line when we've won the race. My name's TKS Memer in Worldwides. Nice. Or whoever the guy in first was. Either one. Whoever you are, you're mad. It wasn't. You are backing for no reason. Low-key watching pro players in FPS games is more fun than actually playing them. True. I have watched more donk VODs than all of you probably have all of you have watched competitive CS. I think I've watched a period of my life, I shit you not, was probably sitting there studying CS VODs and watching so much donk, so much Kyosuke, and so much Monasu in the last like 2 years. It's the only thing I watched for like literally 6 months. That shit, I love it. Because a lot of those things are like it's stuff that I can relate back to with traits with, you know, Mario Kart, because you know, I made a series that basically was the equivalent of just like posting Face It matches, but the equivalency of those as Mario Kart terms. And so I love that type of thing. Well, yeah, okay. Well, maybe you do too, Kinism, but it's very few and far between. And it's definitely a variant of the tism that like I cannot believe I have. But basically, I don't get to watch great MKW content often, truthfully, because I am very reliant on the player needing to be very, very, very good, because I have this constant urge to improve at stuff, or like find myself improving because I'm able to kind of immersion learn it. Okay, I don't really care, Memer, what you're gonna do, but if you're gonna spam every item at me, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm just gonna leave the lobby every time you join. That's not fun. At least play a little bit smart for like a second. Like, dude. Like, this is right after the race. You just like pointlessly backspam me on the line, like, bro. Had to break the red somehow. Have a nice second. A tall am I in CM? I'm world average height, so whatever that is in CM. I would not recommend ever playing Mario Kart Wii with keyboard. It just doesn't function correctly. You need so many micro inputs that are impossible on keyboard. Completely impossible. There's that LC though. Never have to play that again. Yeah, but I'm not going to stay in a lobby with you if you're going to spam every item at me, swerve out of your way. I can choose to avoid you, bro. I'm just telling you right now. You want to continue doing that after back spamming me pointlessly on the line the race before. You're just being a loser, low key, and I don't want to play with you. On the topic of watching pro player, Rocket League defo top 3 watch in my opinion. Skill ceiling is very high in that game. Agree. I had a period when I watched that. That was a very long time ago though. Mainly like 2016, 2017. I was an early viewer and player of that game. I personally don't really care for it now because, you know, interests just change, but I respect it. I watch pretty much all like major tier 1 esports. It matters how like important the game is though. Because I think a lot of these traits in these other games can be applied to Mario Kart Wii. Like the terminology of tempo, obviously, you know, that stems back to music, but a lot of people, like, I think the first kind of interaction people ever have with that word in gaming was like usually to do with League of Legends plays, and like dictating the tempo of your play is what they would refer to it as. I know a lot of people became familiar with that term because Bjergsen used it. Why did I say it so weirdly the first time? He used it in like a TSM video, and I'm sure that like blew it up popularity wise. And then like Counter-Strike trading, if you're familiar with that. This is very basic stuff though, but Counter-Strike trading is in this game. You literally, when you're playing for a team, you do the exact same thing when trying to get into top spots. You will trade yourself out for someone else if you can get into first. It's like the equivalent of like, you know, trading your teammate to get the site. Like, and that's sick that you can build these similarities between games that truthfully have nothing in common aside from like the fact that we play individual races. Like there's individual rounds in CS. Like nothing else is the same. I guess there's sniping, like, you know, you could throw items at each other. But praying for vitality downfall in CS. I'm the other way around. I'm down for it to stay as long as possible, but when they do lose, they need to lose and never come back. When they start losing, I don't want to see them ever win again. But I want them to keep like doing well for a while because I want to just see the longevity of that team, because I think that team is incredible. TSM's like dead, pretty sure. And snowball in MKW, yeah, like when you like, yeah. So the version of snowballing in MKW is like you getting first and then getting a track pick that's very beneficial for your position, and then you snowball that into like the next race. And like, let's say you get a clutch shotgun 9th in a team format, that could possibly shift the points like 40, like, you know, a 40-point shift, and then that snowballs into a Toad's Factory pick for top spots, which usually, due to the statistics of Toad's Factory, you have a high chance of getting another top, like, really good race afterwards. And so you've now snowballed races together. Like, just becoming familiar with kind of just like the mental side of a lot of these games is very important to incorporate into your own gameplay. Almost boring. The thing with CS is that, honestly, as a viewer, The new HUDs and all this dog shit are honestly the worst part. They had such good HUDs. Or they've just like at times had such good like UIs and like HUDs to look at for the game. But the fact that it changes so frequently, and obviously every tournament's tournament to tournament. A lot of them tend to be dog shit. Yeah, I thought I could take tighter than that one. Could not. Didn't matter though. Room recovery. Why did I not hop? Might need to check out my D-pad because that's twice I failed POW dodges today. POW dodges, not even hop dodges, not even the thing, just dodging the POW to begin with. I'm just not even getting that. That's kind of bad, wouldn't you say? I'd say it's pretty freaking bad. Activate just for me. Just for me. Please. Got another one. Activate just for me. Only me. No shock is very disappointing. I'm sorry, Tyson. Oh, that track is not laid out. Oh, he got his revenge. Oh my god. I thought that would... The freaking music note blocked my vision. Last. I tried to shroom because I thought, oh, I could avoid this POW by getting over the thing. And then I didn't realize that the track did not work that way. So I just got POW'd into the wall, bounced off, mega'd, and then boom. No, I didn't get bombed, I don't think. Or maybe I did. I was already dead there. All fair in war with the red shell. Yeah, I haven't joined another worldwide, and honestly, the VR in this one is not great. Well, there's also Revan in this worldwide, who's just a very good player with freaking 25k. So I'm just gonna naturally, if I lose to him ever, which is just going to happen, especially with like, you know, trying to at least perform a little bit of commentary that's digestible. So yeah. Gotta lock in a little bit more, so I will this race to prove something. I had already, so since the Troy video, I have gained like a lot of subs, which thank you guys for all subscribing, and thank you Troy for the massive shout outs for those subscribers as well. But no, even before that, yesterday I gained like 50 subs as well. My channel's been on a very good incline, so thank you guys. But yeah, we're up like almost 300 subs now. Unless it's like went up even more that I haven't refreshed and it's like, I don't know, a bunch more have showed up. But it's been, I'm very grateful for it either way. Actually, I think I've gained already like 100 subs since then. So that's Sticky Road. Okay. That did not function. That guy's kidding. Finlay's pissed. Oh my God, Finlay. Had to give it to him. Yeah. I am following First Stand a little bit. I watched the absolute fisting that was Gen G versus Lion today. Closest it's ever been, honestly. Yeah, it's been incredible. Let me check actually. Yeah, so I started the day at 90.38 and now I'm at 91.79. Holy shit. Thank you guys. If you're not subscribed and you're watching the live stream, you should subscribe. This is a perfect segue actually. You guys are fantastic with this. You're opening this up into just the perfect sellout moment. Is my rank in my top 50 yet? Honestly, probably not. I have not been playing this. Do I have merch? Because you'd buy it. I need to have merch in a way that I would want. I would not want to just like sell merch for like a cash grab. So I don't know, because like, yeah, in theory I could have merch right now, but I don't, because there's nothing that really signifies what I am and what I want to do. So maybe at some point, like, that would be a cool idea. And I know that some people have expressed interest in that, crazy enough. Ooh, Finlay. See, I would do that, but I'm a super big advocate for the freaking Nintendo Smash GameCube controllers. Ooh, buy my hustle shirts. Wait, you might be cooking. I'm just gonna use this. Activate. It's not coming. Never coming. It's gonna come in like 10 seconds if it does. Did not come. Probably never coming. Also, there's fireballs. Potaboos. Actually, are those even called potaboos? No, only the like snakes are. The Smash Ultimate ones. Okay. No. What just happened, dude? Oh, look out. Who put the thwomp there, man? Okay, I didn't expect the guy in first to just press the fucking B button when when the blue was coming. So I would not, I was going for neutral bounce. I would not have went for that. I would have tried to avoid it. Make frozen keycaps. I do love keyboards. Nah, it need to be something good. Didn't mean to slow down. You just hit the fire. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I was just like wondering what happened. Well, that's why I guess like it makes more sense. I didn't even realize who it was. I just saw that the blue just all of a sudden exploded on me from a million miles ahead. Make a plushie of my me. That would be fire. Holy shit, I'm off. Yeah. Yeah. Just yeah. Like honestly, just yeah. 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 All right, so guys, the schedule for this week. This is the schedule. Ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. All right, so tomorrow you guys are getting a video and a YouTube short. And a YouTube short. That's a crazy bit. But don't worry about that. That's just, I'm going to be trying to make those as well again. But, new video, and then day after, make it. Well, I'm needing to respawn. Nice. Good respawn. And then day after, for Saturday, I think. Some guy just got airstriked. Don't mind me. I just want 6th place items. Like, that's the only reason why I'm backing these bombs. Like, I would be throwing them forward, but I want the bad items. That's why. Dude, I was actually thinking about using my mega into cannon, but I didn't think that would actually happen. Oh, I got another one. And shrooms? Oh, you freaking know it. Oh, you know it. Whoa, Revin, chill on me. Easy second. What's up, white? CTBY cat. Hello. Ooh, 79997. 7. Oh, I said 999 3 times. Said it too fast. Meant to have 2 7s there, not 3 9s. Oops. And then Saturday is going to probably be a all retro rewind speedrun. If they're actually, maybe I need to check if I'm going to play the 32 track squad queue somehow, if there is one, or like any sort of tournaments or whatever for Mario Kart. And if not, yeah, we're running that tomorrow or Saturday. And then we'll see after that. Because I have to play something. I have to play Atlas League for Mario Kart World on Sunday. Just graduate from trade, or no, you're not. You graduate from trade school tomorrow. Congratulations, brother. Congrats. That's big. You actually learn life skills, which is good. At least the basics to where you can become very self-sufficient. So that's very good for you. Holy shit, I'm just like trying not to get in his line at all. Alright, well, I guess I'm bagging now. Should make a new room. Oh, I'm down after this race. Do one more room for like 45 minutes. We can like start it from the lobby. W Revin for tanking the blue. I appreciate you. Aviation manufacturing. That's actually very good. Nice. Eeps. Do I have an MKW goat? The game is so old now that it is unfortunately in the era, or well, it's at the point where there is just multiple eras to where you can kind of like point at certain players that could be like the GOAT. My GOAT is Sean Tanney. Sean Tanney is my GOAT. And that's just because he is the only player to ever win a tournament in 3 different decades, by the way. In the 2000s, in the 2010s, and the 2020s. He's one of all of these. And also, thank you, Woofly, for the membership. Welcome. Thank you, thank you. But that, Sean is the GOAT. And the reason why, and when I talk about GOAT, I'm talking purely of like purely results based and impact of future generations. Get a Maiden Abyss whistle. I appreciate that. I love Maiden Abyss. As you could probably tell, a lot of things of mine are themed around that. Did you watch One Piece, or maybe do you read the manga? No, I don't. I have a friend does. Are you guys ready for some crazy lore? The true founder of JX is Sean Tanney. As the true founder. Maiden Abyss Sosu. Yeah, that's some fun lore. Oh, I'm so ready for that movie. I bought one of the most beautiful art pieces from Maiden Abyss in like scroll format when I was in Japan. My friend came in so freaking clutch. He was in a random freaking store in Kabe and just found this. And it was right next to big titty anime girls. Nothing on. And that's when you knew it was going to be good artwork in Japan. The piece that I have is safe for work, by the way. It's just, it's funny because it was, you know, next to all that stuff. Favorite character? Prishka. And the reason why she's my favorite character is because of the values that the character creates. And I think you can use them for a lot of different instances in real life. Because it kind of teaches you that you do have to lose a lot in life. And your biggest points of growth are going to be probably your worst moments. Because those are what fundamentally grow you as a human. Thank God I got a shock cancel. That was not worth. Oh my God. Like, that was way too scary. Got Shroom as well though. Sad. I watched Chainsaw Man. I watched like the first 4 episodes when it aired, and then I no longer watched it. It's scary. Picking Excite Bike. Thank you, Meg. It was a good sequence. Also, I didn't know about you, but apparently you used to play for Excalibur back in the day. Yeah, so I played in Excalibur back in 2016 with Dogma, Aqua, and a couple others that unfortunately I honestly just cannot remember their names, which makes me a little sad, but I think I would if I had just seen them or talked to them again, or like someone told me about it, because a lot of people have changed their names, and that was just so long ago. That was over 10 years ago. And I'm glad they're making a comeback. It made me so happy seeing Dogma playing Mario Kart World and being back in the community. So I remember lots of very fun nights back when I was like, honestly, 12 years old, maybe even younger. We were playing custom tracks, like stupid custom tracks, like the figure 8 track that goes back on itself. That, oh, what is it called? It's like, I don't remember. It's like Royal something, I think. I don't know. Good track either way. Yeah, I'm glad to see them back. Just such a throwback. Love the thumbnail. Thank you. I thought that would be pretty good. I sat for a while just... I became a dog for... Yep. Dog photographer. There we go. That took a second to say correctly. It's like a tongue twister. And the way I became that was I went on GCN MC and I just started taking pictures of Brayden. Just kept taking pictures of him. The doggos. Hello, Indigo. How are you doing? You know, I did say I would join a new world. Oh, a new worldwide, but I'm gonna actually refrain. And the main reason why is because I'm not gonna go for that much longer anyway. And I want there to be VR in the room. There's quite a bit of VR in this, so. Do I play on? I play on a Wii. What upscaler do I use? I use an M Classic. Fantastic device. Oh, I play on a disgustingly good monitor. That was, well, this is a recent purchase of mine. I used to play on like a 144 like LG monitor that was like, oh, maybe I need to go back on. Now I use an Alienware AW7, I don't know what the hell it's called exactly. But basically it's a 360 hertz 144p monitor. That was an absolute must purchase. And it's OLED. And it has amazing response time. Did I say 144p? I meant 1440p. Yeah. I'm a big advocate for, honestly, buying nicer monitors after I bought that. Because I was repping a like a 144, like not even that good response time monitor for a very long time. Why did that happen again? I need to rewatch that. Okay. Well, that's just unfortunate. Then respawn. Oh, I see why I failed that. I was too far left. I'm VOD reviewing my own gameplay mid-race because I have my stream open with like a little bit of delay. It's not necessarily the FPS that I'm looking for with the high tier monitor. The reason why I got like the high FPS and all that stuff was because I do play other games competitively, like very competitively. If I do play games, so I wanted something that would be good at all times. But the biggest thing for this game is the response time. The response time of this monitor and the visual clarity is so good. But you don't need any of this. You only need a monitor that's got good enough response time, and it's 60 FPS for this game. I wouldn't have been hit by that if I didn't throw those forwards, but people are backing on the line again. I was just trying to throw those away so nobody would... I literally threw those away so I wouldn't back people on the line. I still play CS2 sometimes. Higher hertz, from my understanding, no. But the response time is better. Do people still play on CRT? But some people do still play on CRT, but it's just kind of impractical now. What else do I play competitively? I played well, I had my league stint that I talked about. I played Val quite a bit where I like took it serious to some point. And I got like, you know, I was in like high immortal, low radiant lobbies, played those for a bit, realized I just don't really care for that game, and so I moved on. No, I play on a Wii. Warzone tryhard. That's a fun one. That was a good game. I enjoyed Warzone when it came out. I recommend the GameCube controller if you're a lefty and you want to be very good. I recommend the classic controller if you're a righty. And I recommend the nunchuck controller if you want to use motion controls. And those are my recommendations for reasons why. But it does not matter which controller you choose. You can be the best on any single one except the Wii Wheel. But what's funny about the Wii Wheel, the very ironic part of it, is it technically is the best controller by far because it has an elevated input range compared to the other controllers because of the motion control. Ooh! Super Smash Bros. Melee. My opinions of Melee is that my favorite player decided to do things that were weird, so now I no longer watch it. But I love Melee. That did not work. Fine though. Get shrooms. You can do every input with every controller that you see me doing, you can do with all of them. The only inputs that you can't do with this controller is like the extra, like, what is it? Z-axis movement? Is that technically what it is? I don't remember exactly what it is. Oh, what a great chain. Do I main in Melee? Fox! Like, just don't fail the shortcut and get a free plus 15. There's a blue shell as well. Just don't fail it. Okay, I'm still getting like third this race from hacks. That guy's trying to start. Never mind, not third. I got star, 6th, 7th, 6th, 7th. Yeah, well, whatever. I could have just like not trolled that, but I just didn't care. Went for the very fast cut, which I just did not need to. GG's, Revan. Have a good night, brother. Play more Retro Rewind so your VR is not 25K. Do I work? No, I don't do anything. Nothing wrong with 25K. Revan's just not a 25K player. He's more like a at the top of the leaderboard if he just played. So he's just hemorrhaging my VR. Welcome back, Holly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, nice star pull. Friggin' memer. I just cannot believe your name, Memer. You need to tell me how you came up with the name Memer. Like, you have to tell me. I understand you're British, but you need to tell me. Oh, off the track. Okay, good thing I super slowed down. I would love to take the shortcut right now, but it's just not worth. Okay, nice, I won. I'm sorry, but you have a red shell. I have to. TKS Garbo. Just see him. He's our blue, perfect. Ooh. Chill on me, dog. Activate. Oh, I just win. Maybe not. No idea. So TKS was originally from a Fortnite clan. And they all had TKS insert name. Okay, so TKS is a Fort clan. Let's see. It told me I should be TKS memer because I always trolled and did meme strats like skybasing and shit. Nice. Okay, that makes sense. Like, it just, as a gamer to gamer understanding, that makes sense. Damn, I got like 25k in a week and spent like a whole day of low lobbies where I needed like top rallies, so it was so bad. Yeah, it's very lobby dependent. You can gain so much or so little. 25k is good though. Like, let me like say this. Like, well, actually, it's probably changed now that the PR system probably need like 40k now for a little bit better of a, like, the novice removal. Can be like semi-pro. What advice would you give to younger you? I wouldn't give anything because I think a lot of the traits that I hold very strong to myself are because of the most misfortunate events ever in life to happen. And I don't think these are things you could necessarily ever tell someone and they would understand. I would tell them, the only thing I would ever tell my younger self is something I would just tell myself now. Just be positive towards what's next. Just try to be positive towards it. Because that used to not be the mentality I had for things. And so, like, yeah, I would just try to tell them that. Just play MKW. Yeah, exactly. Like, literally only play MKW. MKW will be your life, so just make it your life more. And also, I mean, this is the other thing. Just, like, enjoy moments with people that you're not going to have. Don't use this as your way to feel self-conscious or, like, kind of, you know, nervous or any sort of, like, anxiety because you maybe are purposely avoiding something because of this, that, whatever reason. Like, especially people in your family that you do care about. Especially, just, like, hang out with them a little bit more than you think you would. That's what I tell myself. Do not fib me. Thank you. Thanks. Boom. Oh, boom. Oh. There he goes. Holy shit, you went wide. Oh my god, imagine that hit him off the wall. Just got here just in time, so that's so real, dude. Yep. Did make it to 80k. To go outside. Yeah, I could second that maybe a little bit more, but I don't know. I think a lot of that is up to interpretation. Because clearly at the time, you wanted to do one thing. So was it inherently bad that you sought enjoyment in something at the time when you can look in retrospect and maybe say you could have wanted something else differently? And maybe that's where it stems from. Are you okay with what's happening now? Or maybe doing these things in the past would have made things better? Or maybe they allowed for things that you have right now where, like in my case, because I didn't go outside as much as I did, well, now I'm streaming Mario Kart. So inherently there's going to be aspects of your life that are attributed to things that you did from a very long time ago that you might seem like you should have done differently, but maybe they gave you an outlook of life that necessarily you would not have ever had. And that's why I think you shouldn't try to fault decisions you made and just try to look and be like, okay, that's why I made that decision. Was I happy? Probably. Or was I trying to avoid something? Maybe. And for me, I try not to regret stuff like that because I believe that a lot of the decisions that I made, I try to give myself a little bit of credit because it's better to think positively instead of negatively than say, well, at that time, I thought that that was right in my own world and it gave me enjoyment. This is what I learned from it. Then boom, you can just apply that to like anything, and that's like the easiest way to improve it, like whatever thing in life you want mentality wise. Sounds really simple. In reality it is, but in like on a psychological level it is not simple. So yeah. TKS domination. Who's backing the shortcut with a 30-second lead? We have no manners. That was never hop trick there. Yeah, exactly. There's like no concepts are in theory easy, but application is where the challenge is, and a lot of people will lack the right knowledge to simulate this stuff into your life. Okay, well that was like impossible to avoid. There's just 2 items tight there. Just losing. Or not even tight, they're just like in the shroom cut out. Lost my grandpa a week ago and told me 3 hours before dying to join the National Defense University since he was a high-ranked military officer. Is stuck in your head then? Oh man, I'm sorry. First of all, I'm just gonna say this. I'm sorry for your loss. It's I know the exact situation, and I know the exact situation you're in, especially when they say you should do this one thing because you sit there and you legitimately don't know if you should do it or not. But what I have to say to you to maybe further his sentiment, you could do it. You could also not do it. But do something for yourself. But at the same time, if it gives you enjoyment to do it for someone else, you can also do that. If you don't believe life right now is giving you something that, you know, you're not really that satisfied with, just do it. You can quit at any time. And if it isn't for you, just move on. Yeah, you just reminded me of something my grandpa said to me like 10 years ago before he died. And that's like a lot of where my motivation came from. Just realized there are more like on the stream than viewers. Thank you guys for all the likes. Been lots of gamers coming in and out. We are kind of nearing the end anyway. If I go there, it's 3 years of school plus 9 years of military work. Yeah, it's a lot. But given 3 years becomes fast, it'll happen way faster than you ever think. I don't know. If you're happy with what you're doing, don't do anything. I think being happy is like the #1 priority in your own life. Because if you don't have any sort of ambition or goals, you're not going to really find anything entertaining or interesting. So there's a good quote, or there's this good like visual representation of how to fill your life accordingly. And you really do need to start with the little things. Because if you've ever played the Suica game, the watermelon game can teach you a lot about life. It can teach you a lot about positioning if you want to use it in a metaphorical instance. Where you have these very big important things in your life. Like sleep, work, school, whatever. These are like, you know, big fragments of your life. And people tend to hyperfixate so much on that. But all you have to do is just really do the little things before focusing on all that, because it will give you the happiness and it'll give you this fulfillment that you wouldn't have previously gotten. I know that's vague. I should have looked. Oh, my mic probably did a funny. I know that's all vague, but a lot of this stuff is very vague. Because it's all up to your own interpretation of reality. So, nonetheless, just really just try to do what you enjoy. We're in a period in life where being normal is frowned upon. Funny enough, it used to be like 10 years ago, if you were not normal, you were looked at as very weird. And I mean, yeah, if you're not normal in the sense of like, you have, you know, you're not the standard personality, you are obviously still seen in certain ways, but that's the way to make yourself stand out. So try not to be like everyone else, do your own thing and be your own person. That'll help you out too. Finley, why have you done this to me, Finley? I lost 2 spots, Finley. And the only reason I feel confident in saying these things is because I myself was so unbelievably depressed and I was in the biggest hole you could literally fathom. That I truthfully believe anything is, you can push on from anything. So respect your mental health. We'll play a couple more races. Yeah. That's so sad, not the popcorn maker. Yeah, you literally don't need anything going for yourself, because at any moment in time you can create something out of nothing. I do believe we have free will. I do believe you can. So lock in. It's time. Currently a crisis. Ugh. I'm currently a crisis counselor going for my master's in psych, and I'm finding myself in a hole. In that hole you're talking about. That's interesting. Wow. You're very similar to my friend who also focused on that in school, and he's been a counselor now for, I think, 6 years. And these are struggles that he's been open about too. And yeah. What a time to freaking send that, Memer. Thank you so much for the 15 pounds. I have to read this out loud now, and I'm sorry for ruining the mood. But so now that I'm older, TKS now stand for the King Slut. Honestly, only became what I called it because a YouTuber, the King Slut Memer, and an A and Q, and it just stuck. Bro. That's hype. The King Slut. Oh my god. That's peak. Oh, you just like completely topic changed it, Memer, but that's good. Well, it looks like I did not dodge the shock and everyone else did. I will be slowing down, but I appreciate that a lot, and I'm glad I now know the backstory. Ooh. I just got so indecisive. I should have just taken this shortcut. It saves so much. And I forgot that if you just do that, you can take both shortcuts. I'm bluing this guy on the line, hopefully. Boom! I missed him. Nah, you're good. But, I want to circle back to that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll wrap up that that previous point. Try to just always have a goal. The little goals in life are what's going to get you going from day to day. And it is so fucking cliche to say something like this, but like, just getting out of bed, making your bed, and going on with your day is a way to start. Like the littlest things. Just if you're having a craving for something, start doing some sort of physical activity. Like what I've been doing recently is, so I quit drinking soda. And what I did to supplement that is I found I was having so many cravings for everything. I would just do a push-up or like push-ups, you know, not just one push-up. I would just pretty much do them until failure every single time. And it's helped me at least replace an addiction with something healthier. What goal did I set to get you out of my hole? That I just read that in your way, my way. I read that in like fourth person. That made no sense. But the goal that I used to really break through, I'd say, was that I had to be there to support my mom. And the reason why was because my mom was going through a moment with my father where it's like my dad was dying, and she emotionally couldn't handle that well. And she was spending hours and hours and hours in the hospital with him. And she didn't come home for weeks and weeks, and even like a month at a period, because she was also just staying in the hospital with him. Sorry to reiterate that, but the only way I'd get to contact either of them or even see them is like the 10 minutes of talking on the phone during times where she's allowed to, or the moments where me and her would basically switch places in the hospital for who's taking care of my dad, because my dad was very heavily neglected in the hospital. Because truthfully, nurses in this one hospital, I'm not going to say which one, should be ashamed of themselves. And the people who, every portion of it should be ashamed of themselves. They let this man sit in his own shit for days on end. Which created a pressure ulcer in his bottom that was 9 inches by 11 inches. And so I had to be there every day knowing that I had to still support my mom. That was, at the end of the day, what I had to do. And so that little goal was to just make sure she had someone there and told her no matter what, it's going to be okay. All this stuff is going to be okay. And if you adapt the positive mentality to everything, it might actually be all okay. And in the case of my very fortunate case, it was all okay. And so, yeah, the hardest point in life is going to be your defining moment with that stuff, I think. And that's where the trouble is for most kids our age. And I'm going to refer to us all as kids. I think anyone here under like 40 is still a kid. There's going to be unfortunate things. But yeah, just win a Mario Kart tournament so you can, you know, save your money. Do this. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy to look back, and it just makes me emotional to think about how much you guys helped me during that period. I know that there is quite a few people from a period of time, or from that period of time, that are here. And I fucking bawled my eyes out many times on stream because of stuff that's happening, because it's overwhelmed me. And I've left the vulnerable side open at all times. And you guys only helped me through that, which I'm eternally grateful for. And so maybe, yeah, I can look and maybe say I don't have that many things, but at the same time, I have all of you guys that are able to help me, and that's not something everyone can do either. And that's why, like, I can be even more grateful for it. Oh, there's shells galore there. I was looking at the minimap. I'm back in it. Okay, I need to make the shortcut. Honestly, one of the best things you've ever done is open up with your emotions. Agree. It's important to feel every emotion. You might not need to display these emotions ever to anyone else, but you should feel things. You have to. If you just hold all that weight in and never acknowledge any of it, you are going to be miserable. It's the unfortunate reality. Yeah, this lobby is... Nobody's leaving it right now. Yeah, it's pretty much the extreme TLDR. I was about to tear up listening to you. Got the Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. So, I don't mind ever talking about that because I feel it would be unjust for everyone that is ever to come to my stream or my channel or anything like that, because I believe those were defining moments in my life that I went through the little days being like, okay, this is the last thing I'll mention about it. When my dad's heart stopped and he was dead technically for like 6 minutes, and after that all occurred when he got revived, I remember that day so vividly because he was in the ICU of that hospital, and not one person, not one doctor there wanted to do anything more than for him, at least like the ones that were assigned to him. And so I drove all the way to the hospital that he was at, which was like an hour and a half away, that morning. And at the time, I don't think I really understood how bad everything was. Nobody really told me that he had basically died. I only had known that, like, he was having trouble breathing. And when I got there, I just sat by his side and I just wondered, and he obviously was on a ventilator and couldn't talk. I had to just sit there and I had to decide whether or not he would live when I was 19. And so there's gonna be moments where you can have him make a decision that your entire life matters on, and just do what you think is right. Sorry for getting emotional. But that's where, that's how you can get out of it. Know that at the end, even if everything seems horrible, even though you think everything's bad, every doctor is going to say that you're not going to survive. The odds of him living are 1 in a million. He's got multiple organ failure. His heart stops. He's bleeding a unit of blood a day for 40 days. It's just like having to choose that on like day 90 of him in the hospital was. That's my growth moment in life. I've never really went into detail on why, but that is. Because I had the sole responsibility of deciding whether or not he would still be on life support. And when he opens his eyes for the first time, unable to say anything. And I'm lucky. I'm not like everyone else who are in these situations that lose their parents, and I'm sorry for everyone that has lost that stuff, lost loved ones. But you realize how quick in life the little things just do not matter anymore when it comes to worrying about stuff, when you should just live with happiness. There you go. But the reason why I wanted to say that story was because everyone had given up on him, and I was in the ICU hospital, or in that part of the hospital, and I was just sitting there crying with my father after like 10 hours. And this one doctor who was the head of the unit, head of all that stuff, he saw that I was crying and he took me to the side. Just the one person to not give up on my father. There's always going to be one person that'll give you some sort of hope. Ah, God, I don't like crying about this, but it's just, I'm not going to suppress it. But yeah, there's, even if you really think it's all over, you go for it. It doesn't matter. And yeah, there you go. I just told you guys literally the most sad part of my life that I hope none of you guys will ever have to ever experience. And if you do, just know you'll get through it. And a lot of the decisions that you make in that time, you were trying to do what was right. So just remember that. And that's why I went into all of this, because someone asked me what I would tell my younger self. And it's what I would tell myself now. Just be happy. Yeah. All right, well, I'm fine now. Took me a minute. Had to get past the hard part. Dude, the hard part of all that shit is like remembering that moment where like it all becomes real again. Like all this stuff usually does not affect me anymore. Really does not. But the moment where you have to completely reimagine the situation when you want to explain it to the best of your abilities, that's when it hurts. That's the only time it still hurts me. Every other moment, I'm happy. But just thinking about that, fuck. All right, I'm gonna play a couple more races just to ease my mind and chill. Had to leave for a moment due to a call, but I genuinely appreciate you sharing all that. To be honest, I wasn't surrounded by people with your character, and I'm sorry for all that. No, thank you. It's not about how it starts, it's about how it ends. Keep it up. You'll make it through. Good luck finishing your master's in psych. That is a big thing. That's just the list of cool professions that my viewers do at this point to me. It's always fun when I find out someone's either like a doctor or some sort of lawyer whenever. It makes me happy seeing like stuff like that. It makes it feel very cool. And so seeing that you're trying to push for something that I believe is a very important field to work in because it's basically everything in life. Stay strong there because you're going to have a lot of trouble yourself. Yeah, I'll stay strong. Fine now. I'm just cold. Cold in my room. But yep, there's the classic. It's like every like 5 streams, I have like this like mega emotional moment in them. Not even like this emotional. This is by far the most emotional. I'm like, I think a little bit over exaggerating these even. But I like to have these conversations a lot. So this is a perfect time to sell out. If you enjoy these streams and all this stuff, these real life talks as well, when we're just playing Mario Kart, enjoying ourselves. Obviously, it's just, you know, not just me. A lot of you guys are in these rooms and join in and out. But we're just here enjoying ourselves. I appreciate all of that. And I think this is probably a very fitting way to end the stream, even though I'm definitely not going to get first this race. Maybe if I get shrooms, I can get a good spot. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gaming? I'm gaming? Throw blue at these guys. Oh my god. I'm gaming? Oh my god, I'm gaming. Wait, this might be this is the best way to ever end! And when in doubt, never give up! Never forget anything is possible, just like how I got first place! Make sure, everyone, if you want to see more epic gameplay and somehow able to win races that do not make sense, make sure you're subscribed and liking the stream. Holy shit, how did I win? That is crazy. Literally the perfect way to end it off. Nah, you're not gonna get better than that. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, it's such a good way to end on it. Oh my god. Yep, there it is. 6-7 as well. Exactly, Kinism. There's always going to be something better right there. I would love... Yep, same here. Exact same thing here, Kinism. I'm gonna call this here though. I would have loved to perfectly segue that last race into like ending stream right then and there, but obviously I want to like wrap it up. I think that's just like a funny way to end the race. I enjoyed this conversation, as I do all of these conversations with you guys. I appreciate that we're able to have very sensitive topics be discussed, and it seems like a lot of, you know, everyone's here for the conversation. We tend to never see anyone really being inappropriate, and I appreciate all of you guys. I'm glad we got something going on that's very special to me. And so on that note, new video tomorrow. I gotta finish editing that tonight. That's the other reason why I'm gonna be done. New video tomorrow. And yeah, go check out Troy's channel to watch me play on his video as well if you want more stuff. Yeah. Bye bye. Make sure you're subscribed and like the stream.